We're back, another what I eat in a week, and I figured today we do something a little bit different. So instead of just sitting here talking about what I'm actually making, how about not? How about we just, I don't know, have a chat. Now, I considered polling you guys on Instagram and maybe like asking what it is that I should talk about, but I figured probably got that covered because there's one thing that I have still not addressed on this channel, and that is why I went plant-based. And it's not really an eventful one, but I did follow what would be considered like the standard American diet. I ate everything except for growing up, we didn't really eat very much pork. So I was already accustomed to eating like mostly poultry, seafood, and like occasionally red meat. But as you know, you become more self-aware. I realize, I'm always really picking over my food. Not all of my food, but specifically the meat in particular. Like everybody loves fried chicken, right? Because it's fried. How can you not? But I recognize that in all honesty, I left more food on the bone than I actually even ate. Like I definitely wouldn't clean the bone because I hated cartilage. Anytime I could see like a tendon or, oh God, like if I bit into some fat, and I would spit everything out. Like immediately no. I've seen what I needed to see. And by the way, I'm not coming for anyone who does enjoy eating meat. I'm just recounting my experience. So because I had to do the most just to be okay with it, I came to terms with the fact that I probably wasn't enjoying it. And I wasn't. So that's when I effectively was like, well, I don't have to eat meat. So I didn't. So I just continued eating everything else that I typically eat, which was still dairy. I think I still ate eggs. So I was pescatarian for not a very long period of time, but for like a good while. But I was starting to feel the same way I felt about eating poultry and red meat, that, well, I don't have to eat this, because in my mind, seafood is still meat. And it just wasn't sitting right with me. So I became vegetarian. And that was okay for me because although I didn't love meat, I definitely loved dairy, macaroni and cheese, need I say more. That lasted for a short period of time because then I finally discovered what a vegan diet was, but not just any vegan diet. I was first introduced to veganism through a raw vegan diet. So I jumped from being vegetarian to raw vegan. There was no just like normal stage in between, which may or may not have been a good thing. I don't know, but it definitely kickstarted my journey in a huge way. One that we probably don't have time for in this video, but if you guys are interested in it and like if you like this style of video, if you're kind of over me just talking about what it is that I'm cooking, especially when you can get that information on my website, let me know. Put an exclamation mark emoji in the comment section. That way I can clearly see who's interested and who's not. And just briefly, if you are interested in what I'm making here, because I know I'm already on the second recipe, the recipes for everything I'm showing today are on my blog. So I'll definitely have that link down for you below. And if you don't know, I also built my website with Squarespace. So thank you to them for sponsoring this portion of today's video. This is just a reminder that if you're not already signed up for the newsletter, now would probably be a good time for that. As you can see, if you scroll all the way down, it's right at the bottom. If you're also using the platform, it's just a click away. I've shown you guys before that all you have to do is hover until you see a plus sign, and then you can add in your elements one by one. And personally, I find this tool really helpful because it allows me to update those who are actually interested and not just like beating everybody over the head with updates that they may not have even asked for, And then with those, you can create a marketing campaign. So I actually have a newsletter that's going to be coming out pretty soon. It's in reference to something a few of you have been commenting lately. And I want to say that that task was kind of intimidating, but it was actually really simple because I didn't realize they also had so many templates for newsletters. So as many options as you get for like actual website templates, you also get for this too. So all your bases are covered. Therefore, if you are also in the market to build your own space on the internet, feel free to check out squarespace.com/abetweene, or you can just use my code abetweene, and that will get you 10% off of your website or your domain too. If you guys liked this video, then of course don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you want another episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.